What I was told.
Second, don't try to travel without your passport.
Whoops.
Third, always check you're on the right plane.
For a moment, can we just ensure that all passengers are going to Barcelona and not Glasgow or any other destination?
Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze on a far-flung holiday, come fly with me, let's fly away.
One of Luton Airport's selling points is that it's just off the M1. Very convenient, in theory, but not today. There's been a massive traffic jam and everyone's late for their flights. Jane Bolton, check-in troubleshooter, has to bear the brunt.
Hi, it's Jane. Who's that? Jane? Nice. Yeah. We're due to close in 25 minutes and we're 60 passengers down because of the M1.
An accident northbound on the M1 is causing severe tailbacks to the M25, with traffic queuing on the slip roads. The M1 southbound is also slow between junctions 10 and 8.
Hiya. What's the surname, please?
I don't know what's going on. I mean, you know, it's ridiculous. I mean, if we didn't do something that wasn't right, we wouldn't have been here. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say what it is. It's on camera. Bye.
Jane must close the flight in 1 minute, even though there are still 50 passengers missing.
Easyjet to Nice.
Hi, 52 males. Find out what he wants. 55 females.
4.
Yes. How many's travelling?
4.
Right, 53 males. Yeah, 56 females.
These are the lucky ones, the last to make the flight. Check-in is now closed.
All right, we'll go with that. Cheers. Bye. I can't. You've actually missed it now. All we can do is put you on the next one this evening. It's tonight at 7:15, which gets you in. I'll find out for you.
All these passengers can do is see if they can get on the next flight to Nice, which doesn't leave for another 5 hours.
Never so sorry. Thank you.
Not so sorry as we are.
One moment, sir.
The trickle of latecomers is turning
Okay,
into
then,
a flood.
thanks, bye. Hello? Yeah, literally 2 minutes ago. I can't get any more on it. I know, I'm ever so sorry, I know. We held it for as long as we could and they have to go now. All I can do with...
Because I rang up and you said that there's a 45-minute delay.
No, it's actually got an early slot. It's going on time. They're actually boarding it now. They won't accept any more now.
But I am going to check because, this has happened before.
Yeah, I mean, I've just spoken to dispatch, the guys that are in charge of the aircraft. What I can do is put you on standby to see. We've got one at 7:15.
And is that full?
Yeah, it is full at the moment, but we're putting people on standby on it at the moment, obviously, because of the traffic. We're having people coming through. No, I'm afraid not. I don't know if Debonair have got any. I'm telling you the truth, it's full, and I can't get anybody else. Well, of course I am. It's here. I wouldn't lie to you.
Well, I have been lied to you before when it
Well, I haven't lied to you, and I'm not lying now. I cannot accept any more passengers, and all I can suggest is that we put you on standby this evening. Hi, it's me again. This is going on time, isn't it? This Nice. Yeah. It's just that I've got someone who knows someone who's just going to ring up and find out, and I said, well, I can't get any more on because it's going on time. So, I mean, it's not delayed at all. All right, thanks. All right, lovely. OK, then, thanks. Bye.
Jane and her team are told the flight is leaving on time, but this passenger says she's been told it's delayed by an hour.
You lied to me, and she lied to me as well. I've just called your office. She told me that the slot was put forward, that the 1:50 flight left on time, and in fact, it's not leaving until 2:45. So you've lied to people.
Well, I haven't lied to anyone because I phoned
This
actually
woman over
Easyjet
here
office.
lied to everybody. And this has happened.
Well,
this is not, just a second. This is not the first time it's happened to me. I use your airline all the time, but this will be the last time.
Well, that's up
You
to
don't
you.
lie to people.
I didn't lie to you. You spoke to
Everyone
the
here
supervisor
and all the
over
other
there.
people who missed the plane because of the accident on the M1, you lied to them all. That plane is sitting on the tarmac outside, and it's not leaving until 2:45.
No more passengers can be boarded at this late stage because the doors have been secured ready for takeoff.
I can understand that, but all I can do is, like I explained to the last passenger, is explain to you what I've been told, and if I've been told I can't accept any more passengers, I can't.
I'm interested in explanations, I'm interested in solutions, so are you.
Yeah, as I said, I would like to try and get you on the next flight because I cannot get you on this one.
But the next one, you're going to have the same problem.
I know, we've got standby passengers, but it's
so
impossible for me to get you onto this.
Why don't we try to get in touch with somebody at Easyjet who can make a decision, who can get on...
My supervisor's actually in the office. If you just give me 1 minute, I'll go and have a word.
Because if it's on the tarmac, then it doesn't
Yeah, I know, but the doors are closed and they're ready to go, that's why.
Oh, you just tell the captain to bring it back.
No such chaos here at Liverpool Airport, Easyjet's second base. The M6 is running smoothly, and so far everyone's on time for their flights. Passengers on flight EZY 801 to Amsterdam are being checked in. The plane is due to take off in an hour.
Who's next, please? Who's next? Who's coming out?
Whoops. Three passports, please. Thank you.
The Brown family have planned a short break in Holland, but daughter Jennifer has left her passport back home in Manchester.
Let's check in there, please.
Is there any possibility you could just hold the plane up for a few minutes until we get...
What time do you think she's going to be here? What time is it like?
She said about about an hour.
From now?
No, about after 6.
6:30. I mean, we close it at 27 minutes past and the flight's actually running early. Okay, then. Right, you better be here. You've got an hour.
Oh,
Fingers crossed.
can't believe it. See what else she's forgotten.
Passport is in a filing cabinet which is in my bedroom, so I've rang my brother and told him to get the filing cabinet in his car and bring it to the airport because I've got the key. So we can't get the passport out of the filing cabinet.
Dispatcher Kevin has to board the passengers in 15 minutes. All the family can do now is wait patiently outside and hope Jennifer's brother shows up in time.
You're sure it's going to 3? Where's the boy?
Back at Luton, the strain's showing. Karen had been hoping to meet her boyfriend in Nice at the start of her holiday, but now he'll be gone by the time she gets there. So she's now on standby. It's not EasyJet's fault when passengers miss their flight, but Jane always takes the flak. And there's lots more to come.
Oh, you're the lady who told me to left. I've since discovered. No, I'm sorry, but I've since discovered that it's actually sitting on the tarmac.
Yeah, everybody's on board.
And won't be leaving until a quarter
Well, I've been told by the guy who's in charge of the aircraft that I
I've just
can't
had a big
accept any more
conversation with the
passengers.
people over there. You're the supervisor, and it's not the first time it's happened to me.
And
I
as I
discovered
explained
by
to you-
ringing up the office that you lie. You tell people planes are on the way and that they're delayed.
If you just let me explain to you, the guy that's in charge of the aircraft has everybody on board and he won't accept any more passengers because the doors are closed.
So why
and he's ready
don't
to
you
push
tell
back.
people that?
I told you already when you got here it was too late and I couldn't accept you.
No, you said the slot, your words to me.
And it was going on
no,
time.
Your words to me were the slot has been put forward. And
The
the
slot has
plane
been brought
is
forward, yeah.
leaving.
You were told it was delayed originally.
I was told
It was
delayed by
delayed,
45
and it
minutes,
hasn't.
which
They
it
brought
is.
the slot forward.
No, I'm sorry.
Well, I've just been told by
1:50,
dispatcher it's
and
going on time.
I just called the office. It's very easy to find out. You should check your
I've just been
stories.
down to departures and they've told me that the
Quarter to
slot was
3.
brought forward to on time. So I
Sorry,
can only
it's not
pass on the
on time.
information that I've been
On
given to you.
time is 1:50, not quarter to 3.
I can only pass on the information they give to me,
I'm
and
sorry,
they tell me
you
they brought the
lied,
slot forward
and I
on
advise
time.
you not to do that.
I haven't lied to you at all. I've just passed you on what I was told. That's enough.
Just when you want a delay, there isn't one. Time's running out for Jennifer. But Mum's got an idea. She figures if she walks slowly, she can buy her daughter a few more precious minutes.
You think I'll still do it? It's just...
And chatting to the staff will kill some time too.
Come on! Quick! The plane's taking off. Right.
Just how slowly can you walk up a flight of steps?
something else.
Kevin's preparing to close the flight.
Come on, Jennifer, come on.
Back at Luton, passengers are finding different ways to kill time. And Karen's no exception. Her friend Patricia is a faith healer, and she's using her powers to help Karen get through the trauma.
Oh, great. Oh, traffic jams. Southall then. Oh, she's back again. She's back.
At Liverpool, Kevin's closing the flight to Amsterdam.
One female, no bags. One extra female, no bag, making the TLB 128. Okay, we've got her.
No bag.
We've got her.
Oh, sorry. She did have a bag with her.
Oh, lovely.
Come on!
Thanks ever so much.
Fancy turning up on a flight to go on a holiday without your damn passport. She shouldn't have made it, but she did. She was lucky.
In the terminal at Luton, late arrivals from the M1 traffic chaos are still pouring in. But outside on the tarmac, things seem to be going smoothly. Yankee Charlie is being prepared for its flight to Barcelona. Dispatcher Darren is responsible for getting passengers and baggage boarded and the plane refueled. It should be taking off in 15 minutes. But it won't be going anywhere until he can find some fuel.
Hello, John. Do you know the fuel figure, please, on the Yankee Charlie?
I haven't got a clue.
OK, I'll get it off him. Have we got any fuelers at all for Yankee Charlie?
Yankee Charlie's not ours. Ready to search.
Yeah, Mr. Kidjo, have we got a number for Shell, please?
261.
Thank you. Machine, right.
All going to plan so far.
Sorry?
Is it all going to plan?
It's all going to plan, except that we haven't got the fuelers now, so really I'm looking for the fuelers. They've left their answer machine on, which doesn't really help.
At least Flight 219 is all fueled up and on its way to Nice. Captain Pete Woods is one of Easyjet's 150 pilots, flying over 6,000 miles a week.
We're doing quite well. We're just to the south west of Paris at the moment. We've got about an hour before we land at Nice. And we've just picked up the weather for Nice, and there's a thunderstorm going through there at the moment. So what we're going to do now is program the arrival into the automatics, and when we get a little bit closer, we'll pick up the actual weather from Nice again and update as necessary. Each flight you do, even though the destinations are the same, something crops up differently on each flight. So it's never boring.
And today is going to be anything but boring.
Hey!
Back at base, and with just 2 minutes to spare, Darren's finally found some fuel.
The King loves Elvis Easyjet. Easyjet is for the King.
It is indeed, yes. Sorry? Did you say Glasgow? Excuse me? You said Glasgow? No, Barcelona? Oh. Not going to Glasgow, are you?
Yeah.
Ah, no. There's no. Sorry. When did you come? Did you go through the departure lounge?
Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention for a moment? Can we just ensure that all passengers are going to Barcelona and not Glasgow or any other destination?
Elvis, you can sit down and behave yourself, please.
The plane will be taking off without Darren, but he's hoping that will change soon. He wants to join Easyjet's cabin crew.
I really do want this job with Easyjet. I'm sick and tired of working on the ground for a handing agent, and I really do want to get up in the air and visit other countries. And I'm just waiting for this postman to arrive with this letter. Fingers crossed.
Pete is on his way to Nice. Or he was. The weather has deteriorated rapidly and he needs to make a decision.
You want to divert to Lyon? And 2 more holds if there's no further improvement.
So we've got 8 minutes holding time.
We've got 8 minutes holding. We'll have to divert to Lyon.
As you wish, your estimate time is 43 now, about 25 minutes. How do you like? You wish to turn to Lyon?
Can you confirm there's no way we can get in before 43?
And confirm, you want to divert to Lyon?
Just confirm there's no way that we're improving on the approach time.
Without enough fuel to queue over Nice, Pete and his passengers are off to Lyon instead.
Okay, heading north. Confirm level?
Heading north.
146 Delta, descendez, pardon, 346 Delta, descendez niveau 180.
Back on solid ground, the second flight to Nice is about to close.
Anyone have tampered with it?
Karen and Patricia are about to find out if there's room on the plane.
As much as we'd love to, we can't hold an aircraft because we don't know who's going to turn up and who isn't. So if we can meet the time, then they go. But no, we've got a few on standby for tonight for Nice. But I don't know if we're going to get on it because it's full, so we'll have to wait and see.
But where are you going today?
I'm going south of France. I'm going early, so I'm leaving now. I'm very late. I've got to get changed yet, and boyfriend's probably waiting outside wondering where the hell I am.
You might bump into some of your passengers.
I hope not. No, I'm driving there, so I won't.
Not down the M1?
Not down the M1, no, definitely not. Well, I'll probably get caught in another accident now. I'll see you later.
At least someone's day has gone to plan.
Can we check in now?
Just got to find out if the no-shows, they've got to close it in 3 minutes.
Karen and Patricia can only get on the flight if 2 people don't show up. Captain Pete Woods has landed in Lyon, 178 miles from where he should be. Easyjet never normally fly to Lyon, so there are no refuelling arrangements here. Time to call head office for help.
Hello, we've diverted to Lyon. Well, we tried to get into Nice. The weather's pretty grotty up there, and all the traffic that's going into Nice is backlogging up. And so they gave us an approach time 45 minutes beyond our present time. And we don't carry fuel for that, so we've diverted to Lyon. No, not really. We're just sort of on our own on a remote stand at the moment. But, right, as I speak to you now, I just see a man who's coming up the stairs. Bonjour. Hello. Ça va?
For the fuel.
Yes.
The fuel operator told me that you are not in contract with them, so you have to pay it cash.
Pay it cash?
Yes.
It costs at least £1,000 to fill her up.
No, do we have a fuel carnet for this place that's acceptable? Yeah, should be. Are they acceptable is the interesting thing. Right. Okay, good man. Thanks, Dave. Bye-bye. How do we stop this? End call?
Pete's mastered the cockpit's 422 knobs and dials, but mobile phones are another thing altogether.
Any idea how this works? Oh, there we go. That's off now. Good. Can I leave you with it, Bruce? I've got some serious admin to sort out.
Time's moving on. The delay is now at least an hour, and Pete's not that keen to put £1,000 on his own credit card. He's desperately searching for a carnet, a written credit facility.
There are no fuel carnets.
At last, a carnet. The passengers could soon be on their way.
Oh dear. It's a BP fuel carnet.
Wrong one. Elf services were on standby, but with no way to pay them, they're leaving. Pete's back to square one. Karen and Patricia are still trying to make their way to Nice.
Hello? Okay, just the 2. Hudson and... I haven't put them on yet. They'll be in as no-shows when you do get them, but you just have to remove them and then check them again. Okay. Right, they've had 2 no-shows.
Have I got time to make a phone call?
After you've checked in.
After you've checked in, thank you. At last. Yes.
I'm sorry, were you before me on the standby?
Yeah, they were.
Yes. There was a lady in white. There was a lady in white and a gentleman in a suit and a young man.
I've got 2 ladies that went to the nurse's room that will be for you. Right, that's all done. So if you just go over to check in, they'll check in.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
Okay. Okay.
Lucky we were the first service this afternoon, wasn't it?
There was a lady in white, there was a gentleman in a suit, and there was a young man with a beard. 3 people in front of me. I know that for sure. She told me.
I've got first to go on standby are 2 ladies who were in the nurse's room
the lady in white, the guy in the suit, the young man with the beard, and me and Katya.
Yeah.
That's it, 4 and 5.
Yeah, well, I can understand that, but these two ladies have got on, so what we need to look at is how early we can get you out to Barcelona. Listen.
I don't want to go to Barcelona, I want to go
To Nice,
Nice,
yes, yes.
for God's sake.
Yeah.
Pete wants to be in Nice too, but he's still waiting for his fuel. The French dispatcher has returned with a possible solution. If only he'd come up with it to begin with.
OK, je laisse passer. All he wants is the name of whoever would pay the full bill at Luton and our name and address at Luton.
Right.
And then we can get the flight.
Excellent. You've had to give him the telephone number of the finance director, Nick Manoudakis. OK, so he's happy with that. He will phone Nick Manoudakis, and he's happy to refuel on that basis. OK to end, I suppose, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's just call now. Oh. What do I do here, Bruce? How do I get this done?
I would have got you like that.
They're back on course for Nice.
I understood the problem was the traffic. It didn't have anything to do with Easyjet, but fare is fare. We're on the waiting list as number 4 and 5. The young lady in white was in front of us, the guy in the suit, and the guy with the beard. They were not, these two ladies were not even here at the time.
No, they did not come 15 minutes ago. I was given this list when I came in. She phoned me. They're gone anyway.
There was a lady in white, there was a gentleman in a suit, and there was a young man with a beard. 3 people in front of me, I know that for sure.
The woman in white got away with a different airline. The flight hadn't been delayed as long as she thought. With a tank full of petrol, Pete made it to Nice 3 hours late. And no one convinced this couple they weren't the victims of queue jumpers.
The guy in the suit and the guy with the beard.
Next week, Kevin drops a clanger.
Oh, Kevin! I don't believe this.
And James' patience is put to the test.
Do you know where you're going to?
I've forgotten.
Jeremy Spake from the Airport documentary series is on Kelly tonight at 10:40, but stay with us now for more true life drama as we meet the neighbours from hell after the break.